This is P and we're back. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest unboxing and review videos. So today is February the 14th, 2022. Happy Valentine's Day to all. And anyone that lost somebody due to the coronavirus or anything, most recently, sorry about that. And I know that could be, sort of like a little depressing on Valentine's Day, but just cherish the moments that you had, or the few moments that you had. Moving right along, yesterday was the Super Bowl Sunday, 56, which was the Rams versus the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Rams ended up winning. It was 70-some thousand people there for the event in Los Angeles, which was huge for the West Coast, and all the marketing, all the, businesses, the local areas, so it was huge. The Cincinnati Bengals had a few shots. It was a close game. A lot of turnovers in the last, in the fourth quarter. But overall, I think it was very entertaining. We also had the halftime show, which had performances by iconic super producer / rapper Dr. Dre, entrepreneur, album beats, hip-hop icon, gangster rapper from the West Coast, Snoop Dogg, who had been in the game since 1992, with Dr. Dre, and Snoop just acquired ownership of Death Row Records, the record label he started with. So big ups to Snoop. Performances also featured Eminem, which is an artist that was signed to Dr. Dre's label Aftermath. Iconic, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, lyrical geniuses in the game. And we had a little small segment with Slim Shady's, aka Eminem's, artist 50 Cent, entrepreneur, mogul, rapper / actor, film director, the series Power, BMF, and For Life, along with other projects as well. So he did the track In the Club, one of his commercial success tracks, which was produced by Dr. Dre. Also, we had the iconic legend Mary J. Blige, who was signed to Uptown and affiliated with Sean Combs in 1992, and did hooks on the scene probably in 91 as well, but became a legend in the R&B / hip-hop world. Just dropped a new album, and the acting career is definitely taking off with 50 Cent's Power series. So shout out to Mary J. Blige, all of them that performed, and the most recent artist out of the performances is Kendrick Lamar, coming from Compton, where Dr. Dre is from. Snoop Dogg is from Long Beach, California. Eminem, Detroit. Shout out to everybody in Detroit. 50 Cent from New York. So shout out to everybody in the East Coast, Mary J. Blige in New York as well. So Kendrick Lamar definitely was entertaining and had a message with his performance segment as well. But overall, the Super Bowl was on point. Just a little quick recap. There could have been a possibility for overtime if the Bengals was able to do a field goal or something like that. But it is what it is. Keep it moving. Shout out to all my Raider fans, Las Vegas style. But yeah. So this morning, do we have any releases? I think it was like a little small release with Nike and we'll just talk at Nike because that's what I'm going to be unboxing, as you can see in the title. I know they was in big kid sizes, but I don't know about adults. But it was a Nike Dunk Low with a pretty good colorway, white with chocolate brown. I think the interior was like like a powder pink. Comment below if you was able to catch those at 10 o'clock. Comment below if during the Super Bowl, especially the halftime, where Eminem came out with the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds, but it was like the Eminem version. You thought the Cardinals, the Jordan 3 Cardinals, if you know what I'm talking about with this language, the white, red, and gold, was going to do like a shot drop early release, or if you even thought the playoffs. So I'm talking to some of my friends, shout out to OG, Justin, and a friend Eric, and especially Justin and I, we was thinking that maybe it was going to be a shot drop like we saw a few years ago when Justin Timberlake was performing during the Super Bowl halftime show. And yeah, I missed those. But comment if you was able to get the JT Air Jordan 3s back then. But if you're into the sneaker world, you was probably thinking it was going to be an early release on something affiliated with the Jordans, but not this time. So moving right along, we're going to go ahead and unbox this. Comment below if you was digging any of the commercials from the Super Bowl, or as far as some of the movie trailers. I know we saw a movie trailer with Jurassic, which will be coming soon, and also it was a Marvel movie. It's a whole list of them. It was introduced last night during the Super Bowl, so let me see if we can get a quick little list of those, see where we're at as far as yeah. So we had the Moon Knight, which was a Marvel, which will be coming to Disney Plus trailer that we saw during the Super Bowl. Also one called Adam Project, I think that's Netflix. One called Nope, which N-O-P-E is in Nope, which will be releasing in July. Ambulance coming April the 8th. Shout out to all those Aries out there. And the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. And along with that, shout out because you know we got the Uncharted movie that's getting ready to drop in, the Batman and all of that. So yeah, but and then we had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which is called Bel-Air. So like a new school version. Comment below if you checked it out on Peacock, which was hosting the Super Bowl as well. So it's just a modern twist on it with some of the same themes. Philadelphia, got in some ish, the rich family in Bel-Air. Although the characters have the same names, the complexions are totally different. Shout out to the guy that was also acting as Jazz, and we're talking Fresh Prince back in the day, which is part of the Jordan culture. That's why you're going to see him more in different Jordans or whatever, because in 1990, Will Smith loved the Jordan 5s. You see him on the opening theme. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get into these. And as far as this sneaker, this is going to be my first time seeing it. It's coming from Nike on a restock. I think it dropped like on a Thursday or maybe even a Friday. And it was several of them. There may have been earlier than that, but like the week before last. And this was the first one that I actually entered along with all the other ones, and I secured this pair. So let's see how it looks in person. Let's see what it is in the title. This is the Jordan box. It's basically open from the bottom, that I hate because you can get insects, water damage, debris, dust. People can probably see your product if they really want to. So I'm really not feeling this bottom. Matter of fact, I do like the pull tab right here, as I mentioned before. Yeah, pull it right off. So yeah, we're gonna open it from the bottom. Okay, so this is not necessarily too different. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking about Jordan 1s, which typically come in like a black box with the Nike in red, or a Jumpman if it's a Jumpman version instead of an OG. OG means original. The Jumpman means like a retro. When we say original, just the original theme or original color way, meaning the color of the sneaker or color blocking. This is actually a dunk, and which is similar to a Jordan low. And the reason why I keep mentioning Jordan lows, if you've been watching my channel, I have so many unboxings of Jordan 1 lows, and I sold a lot of them because I am a reseller. Check me out on my eBay store at P.oastman. Check me out on IG as well. But I'll leave a link in the description below, so that way you can check out some of my products or share them with your friends or family. But as far as dunks, enter for dunks. This may be my first dunk as far as dunk lows. I had maybe some dunk highs before I reviewed, like the dunk high Deep Royal times Ambush, which was a good seller, by the way. But this is a women's Nike dunk low, the first one I entered, and hopefully it looks real good in person. So I went with size 11 in women's, which converts, as you can see, to 9.5, which is true to size for me. And any of the fellas out there that may be interested, you know the conversion if you like this colorway. And it's going to be Sail and Harvest Moon. So Harvest Moon is actually the code name title of this colorway and this particular sneaker. It's a song that I Shazammed from a movie, I think last year or the year before last, called Harvest Moon. It's an older song. Sort of got like a country vibe, but I really like how smooth it is. So yeah, check that out. Be versatile with the music. I'm a big fan of the music, artistry in general, so yeah, all types of vibes. But anyway, all of this rambling to finally open the box. Yeah, had to play catch up. Alright, so here's the sneaker. Yeah, so the color of this sneaker is almost like a it reminds me, heck, what is that colorway? Can't think of it right now, but it's almost like a light butterscotch. It's a very unique color. I can sort of see why everybody is on the dunks too. And now that I think about it, I've had a few in the past. With this being Valentine's, I just sold some Valentine's dunks for like over 300 that I had years ago. Still in great condition, not DS. So shout out to the buyer that bought those. They had like a little heart right here, and it was white and patent leather, red, women's. So yeah, but this colorway looks pretty good. So this is from the bottom up. Yeah, the traction. I'm gonna definitely have to compare these to some Jordan 1 lows. Good buttery, I would say leather, but the dunks, unless you get the SB dunks that has the crazy, like the skateboard dunks, that's where you're going to find the real premium materials and just crazy craftsmanship and designs. When you get the regular dunks, like you have the Nike right here with the swoosh on the tongue, you have the white laces, this was more like an eggshell white, just a little bit more. I think it will pop, but the color blocking is typically the same. So you have the color right here, the head of the white, the swoosh, and this, I think the white is almost like a sail. And you have Nike on the heel, embroidered. Also on the footbed and the insole, you got the Nike and the swoosh. And that's basically it. Just the white and this, what they're calling Harvest Moon. I think this is a great shoe, I would say, for the spring and early fall, like early autumn. Now, what do you wear with it? You already know. Some type of tan pants for the fellas, chinos, some white jeans if it's early spring, some cargo shorts in the summer for the ladies. I guess you do it with capris, jeans, skinny legs, all that little stuff the ladies like to wear. Great kick for school as far as adult size, so it'd be like high school, college, or you know, depending on the type of career that you have. Look pretty crisp, even if you're wearing it out. Comment below how you feel about these, the Harvest Moon. I think the resale on these are pretty good, anywhere between $234, and some people may ask for a little bit higher, $279 I would guess. I really haven't looked at Stock X or anything like that. But I want to say these retail for $100 or $110 at Nike. Harvest Moon. Once again, this is PAT, point after touchdown, capital P. P.oastman for 2022. Valentine's Day, who knows, maybe I'll upload some more fire today. We got a lot of unboxings that I can do, comparison videos versus all of that. Speaking of, check out Drink Champs, hosted by Noriega from Capone. Noriega, the rapper, what, for real, produced a lot of his tracks and made his crossover music crazy in the late 90s and early 2000s. Grimy rhyme from Left Rat, Queensbridge, New York. Queensbridge being Capone. But Drink Champs, Noriega, N-O-R-E, DJ-E-F-N. One of the latest ones is Papoose, who dropped 12 albums last year, consisting of 8 tracks each. So he's on there on the latest interview. The better half of, well, one half of the team, Remy Ma and Papoose. So check them out at Alphabetical Slaughter / Law Library. You know what I'm talking about. So check out that interview. He's also on The Breakfast Club as well. Harvest Moon, Nike Dunk, Low. Alright, so like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll get a close-up visual.
Tipsy batteries up.